This is Boston College School of Social Work's Racism-Based Violence, Injury, and Prevention Lab. This video discusses one of our publications, titled, How African American Men Cope with Race-Based Traumatic Stress, a quantitative study, co-authored by Dr. Dante Roberts, Dr. Robert Motley, and Dr. Melvin McDowell. The study was published in the journal, Social Work Research. For many African American men in America, racism is not just a social issue, it can deeply affect mental and physical health. Repeated experiences of racism can create lasting stress responses in the body and mind. Researchers call this race-based traumatic stress. It can show up as constant alertness, anger, sadness, intrusive memories, or trying to avoid reminders of painful racism-based experiences. When dealing with this kind of stress, people often develop ways to cope, some healthy, some harmful, in order to manage daily life and protect themselves emotionally. In this study, we examined how race-based traumatic stress symptoms were connected to coping behaviors among 148 African American men between the ages of 18 and 29 in St. Louis, Missouri. The study found that race-based traumatic stress symptoms related to avoidance, such as trying not to think about or feel the impact of racist experiences, were significantly linked to greater use of alcohol or drugs as a way to cope. In other words, when African American men in the study tried to push away or suppress the emotional impact of racism, they were more likely to turn to substance use to manage their distress. These findings highlight the importance of addressing racism-related trauma directly and developing culturally responsive mental health supports that promote healthier coping strategies and long-term well-being. Other implications for future research, practice, and policy are discussed. In conclusion, this study contributes to a growing body of evidence showing that racism is not only a social experience but also a psychological one with real behavioral consequences. Understanding how specific trauma symptoms are linked to particular coping behaviors offers important insight for clinicians, researchers, and policymakers. By centering the lived experiences of African American men and examining how they respond to racism-based stress, this work moves us closer to developing prevention and intervention efforts that are informed and grounded in their realities. If you're interested in learning more about this research, click the link in our caption or scan the upcoming QR code.